Welcome to our Sunday celebration on our channel. Today we commemorate the extraordinary actors who passed away on this day, June 11th, 2025. Join us as we honor their remarkable contributions to the world of cinema. Our thoughts are with their families and fans during this time of remembrance. May their legacies continue to inspire us all. Before we begin, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more heartfelt tributes. These were the poignant and poetic final words of Marise Wipani, a woman whose farewell, much like her life, was a captivating blend of wit, theatrical flair, and profound warmth. Her passing was not just the end of a life, but the final act of a truly unforgettable performance. At 61, Marise departed peacefully, surrounded by her loving family and closest friends. That she left this world on her birthday felt almost destined, a full-circle moment befitting someone who always seemed to understand life's most poetic rhythms. Marise's journey into the spotlight didn't begin on stage or screen, but rather in a photography studio. A spontaneous invitation led her into the world of pageantry, and before long, she was stepping onto the Miss New Zealand stage. From there, her star rose quickly. She became the runner-up at the Miss Universe competition, capturing not only international acclaim, but the hearts of a nation. Her poise, charm, and charisma were undeniable. Many first came to know Marise as one of the original Lotto presenters, the Lotto Lady, a beloved presence in living rooms across New Zealand during the country's live Lotto draws. But television hosting was only a chapter. Her heart belonged to acting, and that passion carried her into an eclectic and celebrated screen career. She lit up the screen in fan favourites like Soldier Soldier, portraying the memorable Ellie, and appeared in Xena, Warrior Princess, as the noble Kane. She also brought her talents to Kiwi television staples such as Shortland Street and Street Legal, and to films like Kamaho, Friday, Bonjour Timothy, and Jubilee. Regardless of the role, Marise had a gift for walking the tightrope between humour and heartache, making audiences laugh, cry, and most importantly, feel seen. Gila Gaia, her Soldier Soldier co-star, expressed the grief felt by many. "You are so young and I will miss you. Travel well, my sister." Friends and fans alike described her as clever, luminous, and effortlessly funny. For many, she wasn't just a performer, she was a friend, a light, and an unrelenting force of joy. In her later years, Marise stepped away from the limelight, but not from life's stage. She performed in smaller productions and worked in hospitality, always bringing grace, humour, and authenticity to every encounter. The cause of her death has not been publicly disclosed, but the tribute released by her family beautifully reflected the essence of her character, her sense of humour, her theatrical soul, and the immense love she extended to those around her. Marise Wipani lived brightly, laughed deeply, and left an indelible mark, both on screen and in the hearts of everyone lucky enough to know her. Pippa Scott brought remarkable depth and authenticity to every role she inhabited, gracing the screen with an exquisite blend of elegance and quiet resilience. Her performances radiated a rare combination of grace and grit, captivating audiences across generations. Renowned for her commanding presence and understated strength, Scott carved out a legacy that spanned from the golden age of Hollywood to the evolving landscape of contemporary film and television. She passed away peacefully at the age of 90, leaving behind an enduring body of work that continues to stir hearts and inspire admiration. Her breakout performance as Lucy in The Searchers saw her holding her own opposite the legendary John Wayne, an early indication of her formidable screen presence. Just a few years later, she charmed audiences in the beloved comedy Auntie Mame, portraying Peggy with warmth and wit. Whether tackling poignant drama or light-hearted fare, Scott imbued every character with nuance and vitality, breathing life into the stories she told. Her talents extended well beyond the silver screen. On television, she left an indelible mark with appearances in iconic series such as The Twilight Zone, Perry Mason, Columbo, and The Waltons. From westerns to psychological thrillers, her remarkable range and emotional intelligence made her unforgettable in every role. She began her artistic journey on stage, earning a Theatre World Award for her Broadway debut, an early testament to her extraordinary skill and promise. Educated at Radcliffe and classically trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, Scott grounded her performances in intellectual rigor and emotional truth. Later in life, she returned to film with renewed vigor, earning a Best Supporting Actress nomination for her work in Footprints, a powerful reminder of her enduring talent and presence. Beyond her professional accomplishments, she was cherished for her warmth, humility, and generosity of spirit. Colleagues recall her as a source of quiet inspiration, someone who uplifted every project and person around her. She balanced a flourishing artistic career with devoted motherhood, raising 2 children with producer Lee Rich. Pippa Scott passed away of natural causes, surrounded by loved ones. She is survived by her children and a legacy that lives on in every performance. A legacy of excellence, humanity, and heartfelt artistry that continues to inspire. She illuminated every space long before she even entered it. That is how many remember Jax Gratton, a radiant presence, standing at 5 feet 11 inches with ever-evolving vividly coloured hair. She was not only impossible to overlook but equally unforgettable. Jax's signature style was just one reflection of her vibrant personality. Far more than a stylist, she brought colour and light into the lives of all who knew her. Tragically, Jax Gratton passed away at the age of 34 under heartbreaking circumstances. After being reported missing for nearly 2 months, she was found in Lakewood, a discovery that sent waves of grief through her family, friends, and the broader community. The loss was profound, yet it was accompanied by an outpouring of love, memories, and enduring admiration for the woman she was. Professionally, Jax had built a thriving career in Denver as a hairstylist, owning and operating her own salon. Her clients trusted her not only with their appearance, but with their personal stories, struggles, and joys. Known for her artistic flair, combining bold cuts, vibrant hues, and a keen sense of personal expression, she also offered warmth, empathy, and deep connection. Her salon chair became a sanctuary, a place where people left not only transformed on the outside, but uplifted on the inside. Beyond her work, Jax was a passionate advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. She volunteered extensively at Rainbow Alley, a centre dedicated to supporting LGBTQ+ youth. Her contributions extended far beyond hairstyling. She offered compassion, shared laughter, and created a space where young people felt seen, valued, and celebrated. She was a fighter, a friend shared during a vigil held while Jax was still missing. She gave everything to her clients, her friends, and to kids who didn't feel seen. She made them feel like stars. Jax was last seen in April, telling her mother she would be gone for only a few hours. When she failed to return or call by Easter, concern quickly grew. The city mobilized, launching searches, posting banners, and holding vigils. Her disappearance struck the community deeply. While the investigation into her death continues, Jax Gratton's legacy remains vividly alive. Tributes have flowed from fellow stylists, LGBTQ+ advocates, and countless others touched by her spirit. She is survived by her mother, Cheolyn, and her beloved cat, whom friends say she would never have left behind willingly. Through her artistry, kindness, and fierce love, Jax Gratton created beauty that reached far beyond appearances. She truly changed lives. Bill Atkinson was more than just a brilliant programmer. He was the creative heartbeat of the early Macintosh team, a visionary whose work forever transformed our relationship with technology. As his longtime colleague Andy Hertzfeld once said, "He didn't just write code, he brought dreams to life. Those words capture the essence of a man whose imagination and humanity helped redefine what computers could be. Bill passed away peacefully at the age of 74, following a brief illness. His passing is deeply mourned by both the tech world and the creative community, especially those who stood beside him during Apple's formative years. To Bill, computers weren't just tools, they were canvases for human expression. He believed technology should be friendly, intuitive, and even joyful, and he poured that philosophy into everything he created. Among his groundbreaking contributions was MacPaint, a revolutionary application that opened the door to digital art for millions. His QuickDraw graphics library powered the original Macintosh interface, while his elegant design of the menu bar and whimsical marching ants selection animation became iconic elements of the user experience, elements still echoed in modern computing. Perhaps his most legendary creation was HyperCard, a tool that empowered everyday users, many with no programming background, to build interactive media. Decades before the web took hold, HyperCard gave users a glimpse of what a connected, creative digital world could look like. It inspired countless developers and planted seeds that would later blossom into the internet as we know it. Yet Bill was never just an engineer. He was an artist, a mentor, and a dreamer. After leaving Apple, he co-founded General Magic, a startup that dared to invent the future and later delved into the frontiers of artificial intelligence. In his later years, Bill turned his focus to landscape photography, capturing nature's quiet beauty with the same sensitivity he once brought to code. His work was exhibited in galleries and featured in acclaimed publications. Those who knew Bill speak of his infectious enthusiasm, his deep commitment to design and beauty, and his unwavering belief that technology should serve creativity, not complicate it. He leaves behind a world profoundly shaped by his innovations and a community enriched by his spirit. Today's digital world is more vibrant, more human, and more inspiring because of him. As one tribute put it, he helped people believe they could create. Bill Atkinson's legacy will live on in every brushstroke, every line of code, and every moment someone realizes they, too, can build something extraordinary. Ewa Dałkowska had a rare gift. She could make any stage feel like home, not just for herself, but for everyone watching. That beautiful sentiment shared by a colleague perfectly captures the warmth and spirit that defined her life. Ewa passed away at the age of 78 after a long illness, leaving behind a legacy that deeply shaped Polish culture and touched countless lives. Her journey began in the town of Rossa, where her love for words and storytelling first took root. She studied Polish literature and theatre, combining her passion for language with a powerful stage presence that soon became unmistakable. Ewa's career blossomed quickly, taking her from student productions to national fame. Over the decades, she appeared in more than 50 films, carving out a place as one of Poland's most respected and beloved actresses. Audiences first truly fell in love with her in the classic drama Nights and Days, where she played the unforgettable Alicja Koszowska, a role that introduced her emotional depth and strength to the wider world. She later starred in films like A Year of the Quiet Sun, Cora, and more recently as Maria Kaczynska in Smolensk. She chose roles that were raw, real, and deeply human, often portraying complex women with a fearlessness that left a lasting impression. While film brought her national recognition, Ewa's heart belonged to the stage. For over 3 decades, she brought unforgettable energy and emotion to Warsaw's Teatr Powszechny before moving to Nowy Teatr, where she continued to perform with passion until the end of her life. Offstage, Ewa was just as inspiring. During Poland's martial law years, she stood bravely with the democratic opposition, lending her voice and visibility to the fight for freedom. Her commitment to both art and justice earned her some of the nation's highest honors. She was also a devoted wife to Tomasz and a proud mother to her son, Sawary. Her longtime friend, Christina Zander, once said, "There was something in her gaze, strong, clear, compassionate. When Ewa looked at you, you believed in yourself." That quiet strength, that spark of belief, is what she leaves behind. She'll be remembered not just for the roles she played, but for the way she made others feel seen, heard, and inspired. The basketball world is tipping its hat and maybe spinning a ball on one finger, in memory of Joe Jellybean Bryant, a vibrant force in hoops history, and of course, the proud dad of the legendary Kobe Bryant. Joe, who passed away at 69, lived a life steeped in the rhythm of the game, from fast breaks to fatherhood, and left behind a legacy bursting with talent, flair, and mentorship. He kicked off his professional journey in style as a first-round pick for the Golden State Warriors in 1975, though he really made his name flying high with the Philadelphia 76ers, San Diego Clippers, and Houston Rockets. Never one to stay in one place too long, Joe packed his bags, and probably his favorite sneakers, and took his talents to Europe, dazzling fans across Italy with his smooth moves and larger-than-life presence. Jellybean wasn't just a player, he was a showman, gliding through defenses with that signature agility and making basketball look downright poetic. And when he hung up his jersey, he didn't hang up his love for the game. Instead, he jumped into coaching, because why stop when you're just getting warmed up? Joe brought his basketball brain to the WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks and a variety of international squads, proving he could dish out wisdom from the sidelines just as well as he could sink shots on the court. But perhaps his most famous coaching success story? Raising a little guy named Kobe. Joe didn't just teach his son how to shoot a fadeaway or read a defense. He passed down passion, perseverance, and that unshakable drive to be great. Their bond was built on pickup games, shared dreams, and late-night hoop talks, a father-son duo that made basketball their love language. Though we've said goodbye to Joe, his story is far from over. It lives on in every coach who inspires, every player who hustles, and every fan who remembers that the game is about more than stats. It's about heart. Rest easy, Jellybean. You've left the court, but your legacy's still lighting up the scoreboard. Bella Thompson, affectionately known to her loving online community as Bella Brave, passed away on July 14th at the tender age of 10. Her mother, Kyla Thompson, announced the heartbreaking news in an emotional update on TikTok, describing Bella's final moments as peaceful and filled with love. Through her mother's words, it became evident just how deeply Bella had touched the lives of many, not just through her remarkable story, but through the radiant strength she embodied every single day. Born with Hirschsprung's disease and severe combined immunodeficiency, SCID, Bella faced a lifetime of complex medical challenges. Yet, what stood out most wasn't the number of hospital visits or procedures she endured, but rather her resilience, joy, and ability to find light even in the darkest moments. Her life became a powerful symbol of courage, chronicled by her parents across social media platforms, where she gained thousands of followers who drew strength from her spirit. Despite enduring complications from a recent viral infection, Bella never let illness define her. Instead, she lived each day with enthusiasm, creativity, and an infectious zest that inspired everyone who followed her journey. Whether she was dancing in a hospital gown, sharing updates with her signature smile, or dreaming out loud about her hopes and visions of heaven, Bella reminded the world that bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's facing life's trials with hope and grace. In her final message, Kyla encouraged others to share how Bella had touched their lives, emphasizing the deep and lasting connections her daughter had formed with people across the globe. Bella's impact went far beyond her diagnoses. She was a shining example of love, faith, and perseverance. Even in her final days, she remained steadfast in her belief in something greater. Her words filled with childlike wonder and wisdom beyond her years. While no formal funeral arrangements have been publicly shared, Bella's legacy lives on in every heart she inspired. Her story is a lasting reminder to cherish each moment, live boldly, and lead with compassion. Bella Brave's light continues to shine, urging us all to face life's challenges with the same unwavering courage she so effortlessly displayed. Richard Simmons, the renowned American fitness personality celebrated for his vibrant and compassionate approach to health and exercise, passed away peacefully at his residence in Los Angeles on July 13th at the age of 76. Born Milton Teagle Simmons on July 12, 1948, in New Orleans, Louisiana, he rose to prominence as a cultural icon who championed joy, inclusivity, and self-acceptance in the often exclusive world of fitness. Simmons's early life was marked by personal struggles with obesity and body image, experiences that profoundly shaped his empathetic and motivational style. Determined to transform both his own life and the lives of others, he channeled his challenges into purpose. This mission culminated in the founding of his Beverly Hills fitness studio, Slimmons, a groundbreaking space that welcomed individuals of all body types and fitness levels. More than just a gym, Slimmons became a supportive community where emotional well-being was nurtured alongside physical health. Participants often described it as a sanctuary where every effort was celebrated and no one was judged. His rise to fame was propelled by his dynamic workout programs and charismatic presence on television. From 1980 to 1984, The Richard Simmons Show captivated audiences and earned multiple Emmy Awards for its uplifting content. Perhaps most iconic was his Sweatin' to the Oldies video series, which cleverly paired classic pop and rock hits with accessible aerobic routines. These videos transformed the perception of fitness from a grueling obligation to an enjoyable and empowering experience, helping millions embrace healthier lifestyles. Beyond his on-screen persona, Simmons was a passionate advocate for public health. He lobbied Congress to preserve and prioritize physical education in American schools, demonstrating his belief that wellness should be a right, not a privilege. He also personally connected with his fans, responding to thousands of letters and emails, offering heartfelt encouragement and unwavering support. His authenticity and openness made him not merely a fitness coach, but a trusted ally to those navigating their own health journeys. Richard Simmons leaves behind a profound legacy, one of kindness, perseverance, and boundless enthusiasm. His impact will continue to inspire generations to prioritize both self-care and compassion, reminding us that true fitness includes caring for the heart and spirit, as well as the body. Doug Sheehan, a beloved and respected presence in American television, passed away peacefully at his home in Bighorn, Wyoming, on June 29th, at the age of 75. Known for his warmth, charm, and compelling screen presence, Sheehan built a career that spanned decades and touched the lives of countless viewers. He is perhaps most fondly remembered for his role as Ben Gibson on the long-running primetime drama Knots Landing. From 1983 to 1987, Sheehan portrayed the devoted husband of Verleen Ewing, played by Joan Van Ark, bringing depth, sincerity, and emotional nuance to the character. His performance struck a chord with audiences, helping solidify the show's enduring popularity and earning him a loyal fan following. Before joining Knots Landing, Sheehan gained national attention with his role as Joe Kelly on the iconic daytime soap opera General Hospital. From 1979 to 1982, his portrayal of the earnest and principled young attorney captivated soap fans and earned him a Daytime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a drama series in 1982, an acknowledgement of his talent, dedication, and the emotional integrity he brought to every performance. Sheehan's career was marked by versatility and range. He transitioned seamlessly between genres, proving equally adept at drama and comedy. In the late 1980s, he starred in the NBC sitcom Day by Day, and later took on the role of Mel Horowitz in the television version of Clueless from 1997 to 1999, stepping into a role originated by Michael Lerner and making it his own. Audiences also fondly remember his appearance on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where he played Sabrina's father, a role that further highlighted his ability to connect with viewers of all ages. Beyond his on-screen achievements, Doug Sheehan was celebrated for his gracious spirit and grounded presence. Colleagues admired his professionalism and kindness, and fans appreciated the authenticity he brought to every role. His performances were not merely acts, they were heartfelt portrayals that resonated deeply and left a lasting impression. As we remember Doug Sheehan, we honor a legacy defined by talent, integrity, and the genuine humanity he brought to his craft. His contributions will be remembered, cherished, and felt for years to come. Dickie Betts, a beloved legend in American music and one of the founding members of the Allman Brothers Band, has passed away at the age of 80. He died peacefully at his home in Osprey, Florida, following complications from cancer and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Born on December 12, 1943 in West Palm Beach, Florida, Dickie helped shape the very sound of Southern rock, leaving an unforgettable mark on American music. Known for his soulful guitar work and heartfelt songwriting, Dickie was a driving force behind the Allman Brothers Band's success. His distinctive blend of rock, country, and blues gave the band its signature sound, especially in unforgettable hits like Ramblin' Man and the instrumental classic Jessica, which he wrote for his daughter. Jessica even gained a whole new generation of fans as the iconic theme for the TV show Top Gear. One of the most magical elements of the Allman Brothers' sound was the beautiful harmony between Dickie's guitar and that of Duane Allman. Their musical partnership became the stuff of legend until Duane's untimely death in 1971. Even after such a loss, Dickie kept the spirit of their collaboration alive through his powerful performances and continued songwriting. Beyond the Allman Brothers, Dickie pursued a vibrant solo career, leading the Dickie Betts Band and later forming Great Southern. He was admired not just for his musical talent, but for his kindness, wisdom, and generosity. He mentored many young musicians and was always quick to share a laugh or lend a helping hand. His legacy was officially recognized when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995 alongside the rest of the Allman Brothers Band. He also took home a Grammy Award for Jessica, a piece that still moves listeners to this day. Dickie Betts wasn't just a musician, he was a storyteller, a trailblazer, and a passionate artist whose work continues to inspire. His music captured the heart of a generation and will keep resonating for years to come. As we say goodbye, we celebrate a life devoted to music, filled with heart, soul, and unforgettable melodies. Gladys Knight, a renowned and celebrated soul singer, has recently faced a daunting challenge in her life: pancreatic cancer. Known for her powerful voice and profound impact on the music industry, Knight's battle against this formidable disease is a testament to her strength and resilience. At 79 years old, she finds herself grappling with an illness often regarded as one of the most aggressive and difficult to treat. This battle brings to light the fragility of life, even for those who have achieved iconic status. Knight's health struggles serve as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of existence. Just a few years prior, she lost her dear friend and fellow music icon, Aretha Franklin, to the same devastating illness. This loss adds an additional layer of emotional weight to Knight's current situation, emphasizing the harsh realities of pancreatic cancer, a disease that claims many lives before they can truly fulfill their potential. The juxtaposition of Knight's illustrious career with her current fight against such a serious illness reminds us that no one is immune to life's challenges. Despite the daunting prognosis associated with pancreatic cancer, Knight's spirit remains unbroken. She bravely underwent a grueling 12-hour surgery to remove a malignant tumor, a decision that embodies her fighting spirit and determination. This surgery, although lengthy and exhausting, offered a flicker of hope in an otherwise dark landscape. Nevertheless, the journey to recovery is fraught with uncertainty, and Knight's family and friends remain on high alert, ready to support her in any way they can. Residing in Atlanta, Georgia, Knight has surrounded herself with a supportive network during this challenging time. A priest and 2 hospice nurses are diligently caring for her, ensuring that she receives the medical attention she needs. Additionally, her older sister and a nun provide constant emotional support, helping to alleviate the feelings of isolation that often accompany such a diagnosis. The love shared between Knight and her sister shines brightly as they find comfort in nightly prayers together, reinforcing their bond during these trying times. The diagnosis of terminal pancreatic cancer in early 2023 was a devastating blow to Knight's family. It compelled them to confront the possibility of losing their beloved wife, mother, and sister. The emotional turbulence that accompanies such news is unimaginable. However, Knight remains a beacon of strength for her loved ones. Her deep spiritual connection with her family serves as a guiding light, helping them navigate the complexities of their emotions and the reality of her illness. In preparation for her eventual farewell, Knight has thoughtfully expressed her wishes regarding her final arrangements. She has opted for cremation, with her ashes to be entrusted to her husband, William McDowell. Their family home in Fairview, North Carolina, will serve as her final resting place, a serene sanctuary where her spirit can be surrounded by the love of her family for eternity. This choice reflects her desire for peace and closeness to her loved ones, even after her passing. Gladys Knight's journey through this challenging chapter of her life serves as an inspiring reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. Her courage in the face of adversity, coupled with the unwavering love from her family, showcases the enduring power of love. As we witness her brave battle, we are reminded of the significance of cherishing each moment spent with our loved ones. Life's unpredictability can often be overwhelming, but Knight's story highlights the importance of embracing love, family, and faith amidst hardship. In conclusion, Gladys Knight's fight against pancreatic cancer is not just a personal battle. It resonates with many who have faced similar struggles. Her unwavering spirit and the love surrounding her remind us to treasure every day and nurture our relationships. As she continues to face this challenge, Knight's legacy as an artist and a beloved family member shines brightly, encouraging us all to appreciate the beauty of life, love, and resilience.